BM, Bizarro, Harvey, Superboy. My job is to cause chaos, pain, and anger among the YouTube communities. Because I know there are some YouTubers who will believe everything they see, but not everything they hear. BM, Bizarro, Harvey, Superboy.
Sorry about that. I had to do that because it's a reference to the character Bizarro. In this case, the Bizarro Superboy clone that's seen here from the Adventures of Superboy. This had to be about 1989. This picture is taken because I remember there's a certain episode when they did the outside scenes. But anyways, I wanted to say this because I think some of you who are subscribers know my voice, know that I wouldn't dare put one video out or two video out, then go around make a dummy channel and start saying some of the insensitive and hateful things that is fake, like I like to call Bizarro Harvey Superboys out there saying. But for those who might come across this video for the first time, or those who are former subscribers who actually bought into the crap that was going on here, I want y'all to hear something. I've, for the last 6, maybe 7 months, have been dealing with people making bogus channels, people coming to my channel and even other black YouTuber channels to disrupt their message or their flow. Now, I never set out to do these videos for subscriptions or fame. That wasn't it. I wanted to get out here and talk about subjects that I think needed to be talked about in our community. And people would ask, why did you use YouTube? Why didn't you go to the media? Well, the traditional media don't listen to us. It's been times I wrote into different magazines or newspapers or television networks. I even wrote to congressmen and senators. Matter of fact, I wrote to Senator Obama when he was Senator Obama and Senator Dick Durbin, Congressman Jesse Jackson Jr. And they got handlers. Or, because no way they read their mail. I mean, they might read it one on occasion, that kind of thing. But usually they got their handlers. And the things that I needed to talk about, nobody wanted to talk about. The only time people respond if you have a white face, or you're a white woman, or you're gay. Or let me say a gay and white, okay? And I kept seeing certain things out here in the media, out around our community that needed to be talked about. So I felt YouTube, because it got the most traffic, would be in a perfect place. I'm not the first one to think of doing this. And there are people who've done these things before me. But I noticed that on YouTube that people like to see a certain image of the black community. They want to see us fighting. They want to see us loud. They want to see us uneducated. They want to see us super opinionated. I'm not talking about just having an opinion. I mean super opinionated, and usually it's in a stereotypical fashion. And my very first video was talking about Bethany Starro, the white deaf woman that lied and said a black woman threw acid on her face. Now, I was one of the few YouTubers out here defending black women, but yet that didn't stop people from going around later on saying that, oh, he said this about black women, because they know that this has been this artificial divide created by uneducated black men and black women and sneaky ass racist white people. I'm not saying all black men and black women or all white people are this and that, but we have to be honest with ourselves. We live around evil people. So gradually my views got bigger, my subscriptions got bigger. And that was too much of people. And I did post a video up here showing the email that I received. Somebody got to my personal email address and sent me a message. And I really do think that it was from inside YouTube, because some of the things that are being done out here, it can't be done with John Joe Q YouTuber. It's done from the inside. And I started to notice certain patterns, certain wordings, and certain things. As soon as you get a bunch of subscriptions, a bunch of views, wham, they take you down. And when you start all over again, people even get more frustrated. But what they do is they hide you. They try to hide your channel. They try to hide any uploads you do. And if it wasn't for a small loyal base of YouTubers, I probably wouldn't be even getting my videos out anymore. Now, it was a time when I wanted to stop, and I was going to stop. But when people start sending you hate messages or making videos, false videos, or attacking your person or getting extremely personal with you, you say, no, I can't stop, because that's what they want us to do. Too many of our people have tucked tail and run and thought that, maybe I just ignore it, go away. No, it's gotten worse. Just look at the things in our community. Drugs, alcohol, and guns, prostitution, stupidity run rampant in our community, unfortunately. And it's because we've allowed outsiders or people with self-hate issues to run rampant within our community. Now, when those things didn't discourage me, they had to go to say I was attacking black women. Now, if any of y'all watch my videos from my various channels, know that I have not attacked black women. I call out question behavior that some of our black women are engaged in, just like I call some of the behavior our black men are engaging in. But those brothers and sisters who engage in that behavior don't want you pointing that out, because then you got people looking out for that behavior. Just like when those who are white don't want you to call out their questioning behavior, because now people are on the lookout for this stuff. See, as long as they can play the stereotype that we're uneducated, that we're violent, that we are lazy, then cool. They want that. They want you to push that. But when you can find a black man and black woman who can hold a conversation, who talk about subjects that matter, you perceive as a threat. The worst thing they want on this planet is a black male or black woman who has some common sense and some book smarts and are loyal. But some of the black YouTubers out here are out here attacking other black YouTubers because they want to become partner, because they want to be able to get be able to put commercials up and get money. Well, I had to break it to those black YouTubers. Y'all don't get a lot of money. Y'all not the only YouTubers out here. There are millions upon millions upon millions of YouTube users out here that are partners. I remember on my very first channel, every time I think maybe after 3 videos, when I got one was popular, when I was talking about the episode of Bill Maher, when Bill Maher and them let Andrew Breitbart come on after all the crap he did with Acorn and Shirley Sherrod. I think I had maybe about 300 views, maybe 400. And they kept saying, do you want to make money and, want to advertise this video and blah, blah, blah. And I don't fall for that shit, because you got to give them too much of your personal information. And there's no guarantee they're going to pay you after you done hawked somebody else's shit, So I'm sitting here watching, and I noticed a pattern. The videos they had the most views, black YouTubers, started to get taken down. Even brothers and sisters' videos wasn't even getting flagged. But some people got greedy. They start going after people that videos have been up for months, who've been up for years, who had the YouTube account. Just like when I first got on YouTube. I mean, my original YouTube account, I started that when I was in the Army. Excuse me. So I knew that people was out there doing, because if you notice, if you go to some people channels or people make videos, look at their view count. Oh, they got too many views. How you got them views? I've had people actually send me messages and say, how they got them views? I say I did it the old-fashioned way. I earned it. But one of the people told off on me, you're getting too many views. We got to stop you. You're getting too popular. But it's painful when it's your own people thinking that way. But like I said, we got to make a decision among ourselves. Do we separate ourselves from those men, women, and children who don't give a damn? Or do we keep trying to save them? And I'm going to be honest with you, just trying to save your part hasn't helped. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. There's some people out there who actually want to do better, who actually want better out of life. But until we decide who's gonna be worth saving, we're gonna constantly get pulled in the mud. For months, I told y'all I wasn't out here doing any disrespectful to anybody. But these people have to make phony channels. Now, one time I would have said it's just white men and white women. No. I had to include everybody else into it, because you see videos out here, or people have certain opinions that don't just, it's like we got to bash anything black. Anything that talks about unifying. I mean, I've put videos up talking about business. How can you flag something that's about business? How can you flag something about patriotism? Black people have been the most patriotic and loyal people in this country, but yet every day it's challenged. I mean, look what they're doing to the president of the United States. Here it is. He's the president, and he let a comb over, a known racist, punk him out. He had to go release his birth certificate. No other president had to have done that. But see, it's implied that if you're white or you have the appearance of whiteness, you automatically are American. Well, I had to break it to some people. And some people need to go back and pick a history book. Black people are here too. We all just didn't come over on boats as slaves. But see, that's another thing people hate when you start talking about historical records. If you disagree Go out there and put a video up and show stuff, and then make me go out there and show stuff. But I guarantee you, my facts are going to come out on top. But see, some of you are afraid to do that. So what do? You make dummy channels. You go start rumors. You false flag. And y'all know YouTube don't really check the videos out, especially coming from black YouTubers. And these black men and black women don't realize that you shutting your own people down. You don't realize when I benefit, you benefit. When you benefit, I benefit. When we benefit, everyone benefit. A lot of y'all have a house nigga, field nigga mentality. People say, there's nothing field nigga better than house. No. Because you had a lot of field niggas that was scared to run and do and say stuff. And a lot of times there was house niggas out there had put the idea forth, but y'all didn't show no backbone. So they said, well, I gotta get in when I fit in. Y'all use terms and stuff y'all have no understanding of, and that's why people look at us like we're crazy. But those of us who got some common sense notice their channels are being pulled left and right. Yesterday, I caught some YouTubers in their bullshit. Because before, I was either too slow on the draw, or I tried to take the high road and not pay attention to it. But it's just certain things that was going on. I'm like, wait a minute, I know this person's doing this and doing that. There's a channel where people actually putting blacks who have disagreements with other blacks up. Y'all don't take any offense with that. I know I'm not the first YouTuber out there say, brothers and sisters, we gotta stop out here acting like enemies. People are getting a laugh off this. But what do? What do? We said, nope, not gonna happen. This is why I have a hard time feeling sorry for some of our people when stuff happens. Because we don't think. We don't ask the most important questions that need to be asked. Who benefits from our dysfunction? Why do they want to see our dysfunction? And can we really change the dysfunction? Like I say, I don't wish any harm to anybody. I don't, and then, they got people coming to me saying, oh, you're anti-Semitic, or you homophobic, or you're anti-white women. I'm none of those things. But if somebody's making a phony channel in your name, and you believe the first thing you read and hear, and after I didn't put my image out here, you didn't hear my voice that are coming saying, hey, Harvey, why do you think this? And I can tell you yay or nay. How many people can do a 15, 20, 30-minute video talking about subjects, and then you guys take one thing out of context and bam, he's this and that? That's crazy. There are people out here that I vehemently disagree with, but I would never false flag. I would never tell somebody to go vote down their videos or ignore them or let's boycott. I would never do that. Now, it's up to the people who takes the information that I put out there to decide for themselves. Like yesterday, I didn't call that sister out of her name. I didn't disrespect her. She came to my channel, just like Painless, a.k.a. opinionated dude, opinionated brother, and on the spot, whatever his name he's choosing now. They got caught up. And people recognize me. They know what I was saying, what I would do. I'm not out here bashing black women or black men or anybody. I point out the hypocrisies. I point out the shit that people need to be paying attention to. I mean, I did a video the other day about Donna Summers, and it was pretty plain. Music, nothing mention race or anything. I just said, may she rest in peace, and her family have peace as well. People vote that down. So there's somebody that's doing it because they hate me. We don't know each other personally. I mean, I met a couple of brothers, 2 weeks ago? And we didn't agree with everything we were saying, but we had respect. We had common purpose. We want our people to do better. But some of our people love playing into stereotypes, love doing questionable things. And then when we keep attacking and doing shit each other, we want to turn around and say it's the white man. We can't blame everything on the white man now. Now, I know they got their hand in something somewhere, but at some point, we got to say, wait a minute, this ain't working. For the last 25 years, our brothers and sisters are acting this way. Why? Nobody's forcing you to carry a gun. Nobody's forcing you to sell drugs. Nobody's forcing you to have unprotected sex. Nobody's forcing you to drop out of school. Nobody's forcing you to kill anybody. You have freedom of choice. You still are able to think and do for oneself. But a lot of y'all just choose to go around and just play the game and figure, well, I got time. Nothing's guaranteed. You got some babies didn't make it to 3 days of age. You got some kids didn't make it at 10, 18. Some men didn't make it at 25 or 35. Right now, I could drop dead and life is still going. The world's not going to stop for me. It's not going to stop for you. But while you're here, you make a difference. You see something wrong, you find ways to correct it. Even if it's yourself. Every day I try to better myself. I try not to use certain language. I try not to think certain ways. If I found myself wandering down that path, I reel myself back and say, no, you can't do that. Some of y'all think that you got forever. Some of y'all making poor choices and attacking the wrong people. For what? Just to say you got something, you got a nice car or a wannabe nice car or an iPad or iPhone or a couple $100 in your pocket and you think you're doing it. That mindset has gotten this country and this planet fucked up. But go ahead, Bizarro, Harvey, superboy. Go ahead and spread your hate. All you doing is proving me right all the time. People are now figuring out that these are phony channels out here. Brothers and sisters are getting hit. Now have you noticed there's a lot of videos popping up? It's because you guys overplayed your hand. Instead of you guys coming out with your own videos, putting up your own facts and letting people decide which is truth or not, you guys are set back and take time to make out phony channels and cause dissension. This is why I say black people really, really got to be up on this shit. This has been done for so many years in our community. Manipulation. How many of y'all remember when your teachers used to sing out that one black boy or girl student that was not super smart, but bright enough to know what was going on? And they made that child life a living hell. And then after a while, y'all took over and started teasing and picking on them. Then it became a yearly thing. Then the black teacher comes in, they see what's going on, and deep down, they was the bully or they was the kid that got picked on. They want to join in. So what they do? So after a while, that kid confidence either erode, or if she has this intestinal fortitude to push on, you make him stronger. Well, guess what? Every time y'all make a phony YouTube channel, every time y'all make a crack about a black person being murdered or killed or disrespected, or when you sit out here and come at me wrong, all you doing is giving me energy. That's all you do. You're making me stronger, and you giving me proof every time when you do certain things. There was a time I used to leave comments up, and it backfired. People started thinking that you was believing in those comments. No. I want the YouTubers to see what I saw. But unfortunately, some of our YouTubers don't read all the comments. But now, since people want to go back to throwing up comments and things of that nature, I'm going to be monitoring that shit. And thank God I got the screen capture software so I can record it in real time and then say, bam, this is this person said. So they can never go back and say I or any other person is saying and doing things that we not doing. So like I said, y'all can sit out here and make all the phony channels you want. It's gonna bite you on the ass one day, because karma does come back to you. It may not happen today, tomorrow, next week, or next year, or 10 years or 20 years from now, but it's gonna come back on you. If it's not directly on you, somebody you love or somebody you know. So Bizarro, Harvey, superboy, thank you for giving me more energy.